Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer just over 1 month ago, a lot of people wondering exactly where J.J. Abrams is going to bring us next when it comes to the next trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 that is all set and ready to debut over at San Diego Comic-Con this July of 2019. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing I gotta say is that the first teaser trailer was very well done. They did an excellent job editing it and adding in the music by John Williams. And not only that, just really kind of making the fans feel something for this movie with that big tease at the very end of the teaser trailer, including the laughter of Emperor Palpatine. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming new trailer that is set to release this July, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of Rey with her ignited lightsaber, where it said that she is fighting Kylo Ren in a lightsaber duel on a world with lots of fire around them. It's described to be quick shots and jump cuts of their duel on this world from different angles, where one of which includes Rey sprinting toward Kylo Ren, where she jumps in mid-air and performs a front flip over him, where Kylo is described to look up and clash lightsabers with her in mid-air. The front flip shot is said to go in slow motion, similar to how it was done in the last teaser trailer. In the background, it's described that flaming trees are falling down during their lightsaber duel. The next goes over a shot of Rey being chased on her speeder, where she is deflecting blaster fire from First Order jump troopers. The sequence is said to mimic as if Rey is a knight on a horse, using a sword where she is charging toward an army deflecting their fire, where Kylo's new white shuttle is said to be hovering over a desert world in the distance. Now, what's really intriguing is that another goes over a wide shot of both Rey and Kylo looking at each other, where Kylo is inside of a First Order base, where Rey is inside of a jungle next to the Millennium Falcon. This is likely their Force bond, visually represented in a different way by Abrams, and is described to be like a split screen of two different places. Lastly, a rear shot of Luke Skywalker standing on a hill with a hood over his head, watching a burning village in the distance, where his iconic green lightsaber hilt can be seen resting in his right hand. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this. Now, I want to go over the environment in which both Rey and Kylo Ren are fighting in, and for the longest time, we've been trying to figure out exactly how these flash fights really are going to work, what kind of errors we will explore in these flash fights, etc., etc. So this particular environment, we went over this yesterday partially, and now it lines directly up with this, of both Rey and Kylo Ren fighting in a world where there's a lot of burning trees around them that are collapsing and falling down on the ground. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the only thing that I could really think about here is that this may very well be the aftermath of the forest moon of Endor after the Death Star 2 explosion, and all the debris falls down on that forest moon. Now, we got a similar representation of this in the Battlefront 2 campaign, where you do see a lot of trees burning, a lot of fire and stuff like that, debris of the Death Star 2, and everything around those lines. So what's really intriguing to me is that this could very well be JJ's way of not only tapping into the comics, the books, the novels, the animated TV series, but also tapping into the video games. Now, this could very well be our very first look at the aftermath of course, the Forest Moon of Endor during one of their flash fights between both Rey and Kylo Ren. So the other piece that I do want to go over is the use of the slow motion shots once again. Now, it seems like that JJ is really going to embrace this idea that it seems like Rian Johnson is the one that really implemented this in The Last Jedi, you know, during both Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber duel, where, you know, Luke Skywalker pulled a Neo, like where as if he's blocking bullets, he's like pulling his back backward, and he's able to do that move. That was all done in slow motion, and J.J. Abrams is really kind of just expanding off of that idea and implementing all of it into Episode 9. So, like I say, guys, when we think about these slow motion sequences, it's basically giving us a clear view of their complex attacks at each other. So Rey in particular is a character that's going to have a lot of prequel trilogy choreography in this movie, and that's one thing to truly look forward to seeing in this film for sure. So the other piece that I want to go over that is really starting to confuse me a little bit is where it's described that Luke Skywalker himself is actually standing on a hill and watching a burning village in the distance. Now, is this a burning village, or is this actually, confused to be a actual Jedi temple burning down in the distance? This could very well be Luke Skywalker, pretty much walking away from the destruction and giving himself some space away from his temple destruction and just watching it from afar, is that Abrams is actually using the Force bonds in order to really implement that into the upcoming trailer, where he's going to actually represent it in a different way, where now we're going to see Rey in one environment and Kylo Ren in a different environment, as if it's a split screen of some kind between two different areas of the whole entire galaxy. So Kylo Ren is described to be in his First Order quarters or chambers, whatever have you, and Rey is inside of course, a jungle world, or on a jungle world, I should say, next to the Millennium Falcon. So that really does intrigue me a lot, how he's trying to change up the visual representation of Force bonds and exactly what it's capable of doing. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.